Yo, what is up guys? Ankama just released some big news about Unity. First of all, I want to quickly show you guys this. When you go to the DOFUS website, they actually changed their logo to the new Unity logo on their official main website, which is really awesome. But this is the Devblog I'm talking about, idle animation. So most of you guys know that with the Unity beta, the characters have like an idle animation, how they are in the fight, like the stance as we call them, where they are just like going like this and just breathing. And it's so boring and every class looks the same. You can't really see differences between some classes, like for example the Kra and Feka, they all look the same. So Ankama actually listened to our community feedback and they changed the idle poses, not only inside the fight but also outside the fight. And I thought this would be something that they would implement like next year or something like that, but they're actually already working on it. In fact, it's pretty much finished and we have the option to choose which poses we want into the fight. So let's go over all of the classes. So this is what they currently have. The combat stance, pretty simple. This one with the breathing and how you stand outside of the fight, pretty much. So I'm gonna go over all of the classes, and most classes have 3 options available, except for the I think Oza has 1 extra, Mage has 1 extra, Sacrier has 3, no, Masquerade has 1 extra as well, and yeah, I don't know, let's go over them, and I will link this Devblog in the description below. If you scroll all the way down, I'm gonna show you guys this, it's very important. You scroll all the way down, you click on this link, it will link you to a questionnaire where you can pick which idle stances you like the most. You can like rate them from best to worst. Instead of just picking one, you can rate all of them. And I assume that they are going to pick the most picked one. Although a lot of people are in the comment section, they did say, why not just add all of them? And let us pick which ones we want. But anyways, let's go over them. These are really short videos. I'm gonna zoom in. So I'm not gonna rate them just yet, because I was thinking just in this video, I'm just gonna go over all of them. And then in the next video, I'm gonna rate them based on like a tier list style. Okay. Alright, let's start off with the Kra. I will just quickly give my personal opinion which one I like the best. But I might just also do a video later where I'm like ranking each of the idle stances for all of the classes, which ones are the best, which ones are the worst. But anyways, these are the Kras, these are short videos. I personally like the third one. The first one is really nice as well, but I don't like the fact that it has the glowing arrow. The Echo Flip, I love the Echo Flip, especially the second one. Some people might say it's a bit overkill and they like the third one a little bit more, which is also really cool. I like the way they implemented the cards, which was also my personal idea. Each class has to have a idle stance where you can clearly see that it's that class. Like Ekflip has cards and so on. So this is the Heliotrope, a little bit with the portals. Although maybe they could have done a little bit better on that one. I don't know. Any rips are pretty cool as well. I like the middle one. It's a little bit more simpler. Although either 1 or 3 are pretty fine to me. Enutrof with the shovel. Really nice as well. And then we got the Feka. I love the Feka. I love the changing of the elements and the holding of the staff. I think I've chosen the third one as my personal favorite. Which is, yeah, it's really cool, this one. Forge Lens, I think, is probably one of my least favorite ones. Nothing like... They should have implemented the lens over here. Why is there no lens? I think... I'm not gonna rate this one. I think this one is probably one of the worst ones. I love the Mage one. This one is so cool. Like, look at this, guys. Wow. You can also clearly see that it's a Mage. This one is the eye up, holding the sword. I don't get why they put the first one. It looks like a drunken eye up. I don't know. I think the second one is probably the best one. Maybe the third one. I don't know. Osamoto's had 4 as well. I am debating between holding the whip or holding the Tofus. Like, the whip reminds me of 1.29 Osa. I really love that one as well. But I can understand why people would pick the one holding the animals. Uginek is just like the Forge Lens, a little bit boring, to be honest. It looks like something that can jump you. It's not really that cool. I like the panda. The middle one has a small animation that says, like, come to me. Holding the barrel as well. Really nice. And this is the Rogue. Pretty cool. Sacrier. I think they could have done more with the Sacrier. I like the third one because it has like blood dripping. But the first one is like, what the hell is this even? And the second one is just too plain. Also, only a 3-second animated video. Sadie one, I love the first one. Having the little doll on the left shoulder, which is really nice. And then the SRAM. The SRAM is a little bit of a debate. At first, I was like, the third one, the Grim Reaper. Bro, I was like, damn, this looks good. But then I just reminded myself, like, the SRAM is supposed to be an assassin. So probably having the knives would make more sense as a SRAM player. So I think I picked number 2 as my personal favorite. Although it would have been so cool to have this one as well. And the Foggernaut, debatable between all 3 of them. I don't like the box, the middle one. 1 or 3 are pretty cool. Xelor has probably the best one. Number 3, brain, like, it's no-brainer for me. I don't know about you Xelor players, but having that huge clock behind you, I mean, it could be a little bit of distracting in fights, but it looks pretty cool. And then the mask actually has more options. So I'm gonna pause this one for a second. So you have 1, 2, or 3. So that's just the stance, and then it's between A, B, or C. It's between the masks that you're holding or not holding. Personally, I don't like number 1. I think it's a little bit weird. I think I chose number 3 and then C. So number 3 has a cool stance, and it's holding 3C is holding 2 masks, which in my opinion, this one, it's really cool. I love it. And then what do we have over here? So this is for animations, how it would look in a fight. So you have the idle stance, you cast a spell, you go back. Yeah, it's interesting. So your idle stance, you cast the spell. You go to the regular idle stance, I guess. And then you cast another spell. Okay, so the idle stances that I just went over are basically for after your turn. So in between casting spells, you will have the basic idle stance, which makes sense because otherwise it will be way too distracting during your turns. But then you have the normal, you cast a spell, you've got the normal idle stance, and then you pass your turn, you go to the other idle. I think this is good. I think Ankama is just, this is a big one. It gives me lots of hope about a Unity. So this is the static poses outside of the combat. So you run, and then you stand still. Now, I don't know about this one. I don't think number 4, the kneeling one, is a good one. If you want to kneel, you have the emote. And also, you kind of like mess up maybe your cosmetic looks. So number 4, I don't think is good. Maybe number 2, depending on the classes. Number 3, I don't know. I think they could have done more with the leaning on the hip thing. I don't know. It's difficult. I don't think number 4 is good because it's kind of screws your cosmetic. Limits the way your class looks a little bit. But yeah, if you click this link, you go to the questionnaire. Rate all the idle poses in your order. You can even leave comments why you picked something over the other. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this. And just to end this video off, on Monday, I think it will be in 2 days. Yeah, it's upcoming Monday, October 7th on, I think, what is the time? 4 p.m. Europe time, so French time, in-game time. 4 p.m. There will be an Ankama Live regarding the Unity Phase 3 update, which will happen next week. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for my next video because I will do a like a tier list rating kind of style video where I'm gonna rate all of the idle poses. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.